Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's spirit card reading is more a question that you have in your mind. It's more like, what do you want to know from spirit connected to this person? Okay, spirit could be tarot, spirit could be, the spirit out there, or my spirit, which is tapping into, let's say, my own intuition and my own discernment. And we're just gonna kind of like have faith that whatever information you are seeking for, let's say, connected to this person. It could be romance, it could be family, it could be something you wish to hear, perhaps, that you're not hearing properly, or you have never really seen it that way. Like sometimes you see things like this, but you've never really thought about something outside of the box sometimes. That kind of situation, perhaps. So it could be in the form of insight. It could be in the form of, is this person serious about you? It could be, are they in love with you? It could be, are they a suitor of yours? Or could they be potential? Do they have debts? Or what type of personality do they have? In reality, perhaps, the way it's manifested, okay? It's not how they talk about themselves, but if you were to look at this in a more third eye perspective, discernment, or like looking at it, witnessing the person, what characteristics would describe this person the most, okay? But guys, remember, this is tarot. You're coming here perhaps for fun, it's for entertainment's sake, it's to tap into some kind of perhaps different way of perceiving the person, about your feelings or the passion you feel for this one. What do you think it's their approach, or it's a character of them? But look, I don't want you to get turned off or turned on by the person, whichever way I'm going to read this. You have to remember that you have to communicate and be with your person yourself, and to kind of find proofs, okay? Because sometimes there's this aspect of spirituality and then there's practicality. But the important thing is that we have to balance both of these. So if I tell you something good, then remember that you have to kind of like wake up to the fact that yes, this is spiritual work. It could be up there energy, okay? It's up there energy. It could be out there, okay? It could be reality, but then again, you have to confirm those things and have your own discernment, okay? So this one, it's more a question, okay? You want to, whatever you are seeking to know from spirit connected to this person, we're gonna tap into that. Okay, could be, I prepared some cards. I prepared from the Soul Journey lesson cards from James Van Praagh, okay. Numerology guidance cards, we're going to use those from Michelle Bouchanan. Then you have the Hidden Truth Oracle for like a little kind of message for you. I will be using the archetypes from Kim Cran and the spirit animal from Kim Cran also. Okay, so these are all practically about your person. We're just going to talk about what are his characteristics as per spirit that you might need to know, or you never really seen it. It could be very empowering, as it could go very low, okay? And based on how I tap into it, remember that I can sometimes choose to go a specific pathway, but then again, remember to have the more positive outlook too, okay? So if I say very good things, then remember that there's the negatives that exist too out there, because your person's not perfect. Although they might seem perfect, okay? But they're not always. Remember that, because they're human being at the end of it. They're not an object, okay? Okay, it's important to kind of remember that. And then if I go very negative, then remember that there is good in your person. It's just that perhaps the reading is not in your person's favor, or the way you kind of approach this, or there's an expectation you are kind of seeking from me, okay, or from spirit, that is kind of like not perhaps what you're seeking for, so it's more in that vibe, okay? So it's spirit, but per spirit is Diva spirit, okay, reading this, okay? So remember those things. If we're going definitely very unconditional love, this could work, okay? But remember to ground yourself, center yourself. You know better than me, okay? And you know the truth better than me. Always remember that. So you have pile 1, which is Fountain Tarot. Pile 2, which is Mystic Monday Tarot. Pile 3 is Vice Versa Tarot. You have pile 4 is Mary L Tarot. Okay. Also, what I'm gonna say with the Mary L Tarot, I don't know why, it's like a channel, like for some of you, don't put your person on the pedestal, okay? If you put your person in the on the pedestal, then there is some kind of stuff you need to kind of listen extra, perhaps. I don't know, okay? Like, they can be definitely very perfect, but then again, they're not just perfect, okay? If they're perfect, then you're objectifying your person, okay? Like, your person is not a doll, okay? Or it's not like a puppet you can kind of control, except if they want to be that. That's a different story. It's your journey with the person. But if we're going spirit-wise, then definitely we're going immense here, okay? So it's not just their physical looks. It's not just how sexy or gorgeous they look, handsome they look, etc. It's not how perfect they look, how well they can praise themselves or boast about themselves, or how much you can boast about them. Okay, sometimes when there's expectations like that, there's a lot of baggage that's included there a bit. Okay, but it's not bad. Okay, guys, when I'm saying praising self, you can definitely praise it because you see value in it, right? So I understand those perspectives. It's just that for the Marielle Tarot, I don't know, or whichever pile you've chosen, okay, your person is not an object, okay? You're not an object either, okay? So if you treat people like objects, people are going to always treat you like an object too, okay? Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Osho Zen Tarot is the 7th. You have Ethereal Visions, which is the 6th. 5th one is the my god, Golden Universal. 4th one is Marielle Tarot. The 3rd one is vice versa. 2nd one is Mystic Monday, and 1st one is Fountain Tarot. Okay, so what you want to know, Spirit is here to kind of perhaps answer it for you. What you can't see, what you're not seeing, what you want to know, okay? Perhaps, or there's a question in your headspace, you just can't seem to get over it. So what do you, like, from heart space, the question you want to ask Spirit is definitely going to generally answer you, okay? So it could be Diva Spirit, or intuition, or centered element, or Diva is going to answer the question, okay? So there's no right or wrong answer. We're gonna be witnessing, okay? Witnessing means that there's good and there's bad, and we're just witnessing it. Even though limitations or conditions of Diva could kind of give this reading a bit of like judgment element or categorization, but I still need to express those energies so that you can get an idea of it, okay? So I'm very aware, I don't know what I'm doing, okay? And I don't know everything, so just wake up to that. And this is definitely for entertainment's sake. I am not seeking for validation either, okay? I know there are some things that are wrongly done, some things that are goodly done. There's the right way of doing things, but then again, I'm not seeking to do the right thing here, okay, guys? Whoever wants to be my teacher somehow, I'm seeking to experience life, okay? This is how I learn, okay? I need to lose myself sometimes, as if I have questions, then my teacher is important to me. But if I don't have questions to a teacher, I don't have a teacher, I'm not assigning someone as my teacher, then it means that perhaps I'm not the student for you, okay? So for some of you, just kind of wake up to that. If you're trying to be my teacher, you're trying to teach me the right way to read tarot, or the right way to read energies, definitely you know better than me, but am I asking the questions, okay? Like, I know you want to kind of improve me, improve my way I'm reading. You want people to kind of watch me because many of you like me, or you don't want me to do this at all. You want me to shut my tarot channel. Definitely it's up to me, okay? Definitely manifest things. I hope good things for you, definitely, that you can learn that sometimes students need to seek for teachers, okay? Now, teachers could definitely seek for students, but the student is not necessarily going to listen to what the teacher is saying to them if they're not interested in what the teacher is saying, right? And there's no obligation for me to sit down and listen to people all the time, okay? My channel is not doing well because I'm wishing it to be sacred in some way, okay? I don't want people to kind of look at it and objectify it and make me change, and I need to kind of please people all the time. No, that's not my pathway. Okay, people need to like me and accept me the way I am, because I've gone through a lot of shit in my life, okay, and I've kind of learned these things through my own life patch, which I accept you for trying and, you know, liking me and feeling good, or kind of wanting to teach me the right way. But then again, what I'm seeking for is more balanced way, okay? I know I don't know everything, and I will not listen to someone if I don't care about what they're saying. Okay, I can respect them, I can be compassionate towards them, but then again, sometimes if it's gonna enter from one ear and out the other one, then what's the point? You know, it's just a waste of energy in some way. Okay, so for some of you, I just want you to kind of know, even if I'm not listening, even if you feel like you're kind of expressing yourself, it's important you do that. Okay, it can help my channel kind of like get more views, etc. If you comment more, you know, but it's still okay. Okay, I accept everyone the way they are. It's just that I don't like it when people impose themselves on me, and I will not impose myself on other people either. Okay, that's one of the main reasons why my channel is not doing well. It's not that I don't have the tools, nor that I don't have the data, nor do I don't know how to get more people to get on my channel. Okay, it's just that I'm willingly going this way. If I want to improve my channel, I will start uploading every day, okay? I will be sharing my videos different places, and it could be very abundant the way I will share it. But for now, at this point, I keep it like this because whoever needs to see me will see me, okay? I'm not ashamed of who I am, okay? I know I make a lot of mistakes when I speak, but I don't give a shit about that either, okay? And I hope many people will kind of like, you know, see me getting out of my comfort zone, okay? And do it themselves, okay? It's very important for many people out there to accept who they are, to kind of wish to get out of their comfort zone, because that is where all the life experiences are, okay? The lessons in life are there, okay? Now, you have many different ways you define your life, okay? And the way you define your life is definitely who you are at some point, okay? Then again, you're not just the way you define your life. You're much more than that. But if you're comfortable discovering that, then it's up to you if you want to go that extra mile, okay? So I love you all. I accept you all, okay? If you don't like me, it's completely okay. Okay, and it's not that I don't like anyone out there, it's just that I have a very, like, I don't want to say expensive, I'm a very private person. I don't like people telling me what to do because I grown up in an environment where people always told me what to do, okay? Their expectations, and I willingly took those things as mine. Okay, so at this point in my journey, it's a question of you seeing me, you like me, you stay with me. If you don't like me, definitely, guys, I don't want to be that type of person that it's like, I want you to keep being on me. It's okay. Okay, I'm not perfect, you don't like me, you see that I'm talking rubbish, it's really not important, it's still okay, guys, okay? Just that I had to kind of express certain things because those things have been bothering me a bit. It could be a lesson for many of you. Like, do you think that you would want to listen to someone who's not telling, like, you're not asking them to kind of like teach you something? Okay, so kind of reflect on these things. Sometimes it's important to kind of wake up to those things that you don't need to talk when people don't seem to want to listen to you. That also could be a lesson here. How do you feel when you're talking, people are not listening to you? How do you feel about that? Or how do you feel when you're talking, okay, or you're listening to someone, but then again, you didn't ask to listen to them, kind of thing, okay? So perhaps for some of you can think about those things. Now, definitely, I'm not saying you should not express yourself. I'm definitely for expression. It's just that, and if you want to do it regardless of people not listening or doing it, then definitely it's completely good, okay? Because you're doing yourself, right? And it could be disrespectful as it could be respectful, as it could be compassionate elements, as it could be the opposite of compassion. But we're not gonna go more on that. It's just that I wanted to kind of tell many people, you can comment down below definitely if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, you can say whatever characteristics you want. You can tell me you love me, which I love you all. Again, you can tell me you like me, which I like you all. Okay, you can go on my Instagram, but many of you, I just realized that it's like I have a lot of people that wrote certain things there. I don't use my Instagram. I might even close it down. So you could definitely write to me there, but I'm not checking it out, so I'm gonna apologize. I don't check it any longer. I know some of you wrote me messages, some good, some were like saying I'm so disappointed you didn't do this, etc. But then again, I'm not seeking for your approval, okay? Nor do you need my approval for doing certain things, okay? So that's one thing. Each their own person. It's very important for me, okay? You can be quirky as shit, I don't mind. You can be eccentric as shit, I don't mind. Just that as long as you're not trying to control my life, I'm very comfortable with that. And I'm not trying to control yours either, okay? I'm just kind of like communicating this so that we can have that equal, you know, like understanding, okay? I'm definitely aware that I'm doing a channel. I'm talking like this on my channel, okay? So, look, guys, sometimes I'm gonna be very receptive, okay? I can talk about very scandalous things, as I can talk about like very intimate stuff. I don't know, I kind of recently created a video. I'm still in I'm limboing if I should share that with you guys, because I had like 2 freaking piles where there was a lot of like sexual vibes there. Too receptive at some point. So I'm just kind of like saying I've been working on videos. It's just that I'm not sure if I should start like channeling them like that, or the way I'm kind of reading my tarot, I should just stop, because there's a question of insanity and sanity, okay? I'm definitely very centered when I'm saying this. If I wasn't centered, I would not say this, okay, guys? So that's that. So what does spirit, okay, like you have a question, what does spirit wants to tell you regarding this person, okay? Or it's a question, it's really important for you to know, and what is spirit gonna tell you about this person, a thing that you didn't know about this person, okay? If you want to dislike, comment down below, okay? If you want to share it, you can share it, go ahead. If you want to donate currency wise, I accept it. If you have good thoughts, you want good things to happen to me, good things happen to you, then definitely you can energetically put the intention there. I always accept them. If it's bad things, then definitely I'm eager to learn about like life's challenges, but then again, you're gonna be equally comfortable with facing those things yourself, okay? So it's very, very, very true, this one, okay? If you curse me, then you're gonna get cursed, want it or not, like that, okay? So it's the same thing with everyone out there, okay? So whatever way you're interacting with me, it's completely the same way with people in general. What else I was gonna say? Private readings, you're gonna have to be very, very patient with me. Sometimes I really don't respond, so it's gambling work. Remember, I don't like to tell you what to do in general, and you need to give me time, okay? Okay, so that's all that I wanted to kind of say to everybody out there. And I'm not gonna say I'm very grateful for everything, okay? I'm very grateful for everyone who's on my channel, who has subscribed to my channel, who has viewed my channel, who has helped my channel, who has donated to my channel, energetically donated to me, okay? Ask for private readings. I know I'm not perfect, okay? I'm a human being as you are a human being, definitely. I'm grateful for these things, okay? I am. Might not seem like it, or it does seem like it, but I'm grateful for these things, okay? I am. I'm learning, and I'm sharing myself here so that you can have that equal give and take with me in some way. Okay, so that's it. That's all. So pile 1, whoever chose Fountain Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, Fountain Tarot, what is it that you definitely want to know? Okay, you want to know about this person, and it's like driving you crazy, and what the spirit wants to tell you about this. So what type of person is this? Okay, so you have the elephant. On a physical level, it's an elephant. Message for you is, I lost myself for a little while. Okay, so I was lost, or I didn't know where I was supposed to go. Karmic completion. Holy shit. Okay, so for some of you, there's the fire energy here that's popping to my eyes. I don't know why, but this one seems like a fire for me, even though it's red. It's karmic completion. And the root chakra, which could also be the symbolism here, because it's below, it's at the lowest. Very interesting. Karmic completion. And then characteristics of your person. You have envy. This person has the envy characteristics. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. But I need to learn this lesson in life, okay? I should not envy people, perhaps. Then you have failure. So I have the characteristics of failing. Failing. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Perhaps I'm the type of woman or man that has a tendency to fail and make mistakes and repeat those mistakes again and again and again I want to say until I learn, but I'm not learning from my mistakes. That's a blockage to your person a bit, okay? We're just gonna keep this as it is because I don't wish to kind of go more. Then you have indecisive. So whoever I am, I have an indecisive personality. And I have to learn to use my intuition in all aspects of life. So I don't follow my intuition that much as I could, but we're gonna see how the Fountain Tarot will go. Then you have surrender. I can release my need to control. I don't know why we're going the other way. Okay, usually I go more optimistic. It's like I take the envy, failure, indecisive, surrender, and trust. But then again, your person seems to not have any of these. Then you have surrender. I can release my need to control. So I have difficulty surrendering. Have the difficulty not controlling, not being condescending, perhaps. And then you have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay, these could be the weak spots of your person as it could be the empowered side. So your person, if your person is in a better mode, okay, in a better energy in life, perhaps, they will be someone to be envied. They are going to be someone that people envy or admire them. Failure, it could be empowered in some way, as in like, I will learn from my mistakes and I will not do them, right? So I will kind of improve my personality faster than other people. Okay, with indecision, sometimes this one, it's more like a balancing element, because I know Libras have indecisive characteristics, but then again, they're the most harmonious people out there. Okay, I have sisters. I use my intuition in all aspects of life, and I know Libras do follow their intuitions the most, or they're very intuitive. It's not the only horoscope sign that follows their intuition, but it is a sign that is intuitive. They kind of read people more easily. They're diplomatic like that. It's not the only sign, okay? But I'm kind of thinking about Libras here. And then surrender. I can release my need to control, but then again, perhaps I don't. Sometimes I want to control. Sometimes when I'm very good, perhaps I can surrender. And then trust. Sometimes I don't trust as I can trust. Okay, based on what mood I'm in. Okay, if I'm feeling good, then I'm more confident in myself. So I can trust myself connected to things I need to face. So for you guys, I'm gonna go more balanced energy. I could be envious of people. I could be not learning from lessons. I could have difficulty choosing in between two people, two things, two objects, two choices. Okay, sometimes I have control issues, and because I don't trust, as if I'm in a very good mood, everything's going the way I am, or I'm more like centered when I approach life, then I will be a person that will be admired. I will be someone that is not afraid to fail, and I will kind of learn from my mistakes overall. With indecision, it could be that sometimes it is good to be indecisive, okay? I use my intuition in all aspects of life, or I will tap into my intuition because I'm a very intuitive person. With surrender, then I will learn to kind of release my need to control things, and then I will be able to trust myself. So I give you two sides to your person, because those, even if they're weaknesses, those weaknesses are also your person's strength. Okay, so these are things you have to know, perhaps. And I lost myself for a little while. Okay, perhaps things were not going the way I wanted them to go, so I was really not in a good vibe overall. But who they are with the elephant, elephants keep grudges. Okay, they're very gentle at heart. Okay, if you do some researches, they live with a pack. I don't know how you call them. I know the word, but it's not coming. A herd, perhaps. And they always follow each other. They always have that respect element. They always keep each other. They don't want to give up on anyone. And it's like if somebody were to take something, because they have a very gentle heart, a gentle soul, they keep the grudge. They're very beautiful, calming animals. they're intimidating as shit, okay? Like if you do see a Tuscan, it's not it's not just an elephant that has a gentle heart, it's a Tuscan, okay? So it's intimidating as shit sometimes, okay? So whoever this person is, they're like that. I wanted to give you letters, so I'll give those letters, but we're just gonna go with two or three. You have Los Angeles, California. They could be from there, but letters L, A, X, C, and A could be prominent in their first name or last name. It could be their initials overall. Then you have Chicago, O'Hare, Illinois. So you have ORDIL, okay? Those are letters too. And you have NCE, okay? You have Nice, France. They could be from there, okay? I don't know why whenever I say Nice, like I have this like gorgeous man in my headspace, okay? So it's like a French man with hazelish eyes perhaps, or green, gorgeous green eyes. Anyway, so I'll give you some characteristics of your person. So their eye color could be gray, okay? Their eye color could be yellow, hazelish perhaps, but yellowish, and gray-green. They could be born in December or May, okay? So these are the characteristics of your person overall, okay? So the eye color, or I don't want to say the skin tone, but the skin tone could be more tan perhaps. From LA, I know. Chicago, not that much. And Nice, France definitely is, okay? So you have those. They don't need to be French. They don't need to be American. They can be any nationality, okay? So what do you need to know about this person? And I kind of like forgot about the archetype. So the mother, okay. So this is a mother. It's a female perhaps. It's your own mother perhaps. Or she's a single woman or a single man. Okay, I could be a guy in a motherly vibe. Okay, I could embody the feminine energy. Could be your mother, as it could be a single mother. Or a woman that has children, or she has lost a child, but she was a mother. Okay? Any situation will do. Okay, I could be a woman that lost my child. I was a mother. Okay? Be it I was pregnant with a child, I lost my child, I still know what being a mother is. The moment I know there's a child in my body, there's that vibe that I tap into it, even though there was no experience connected to me. You can't say there was no experience. I was a mother, okay? Be it I lost my child, knock on wood, I wish no. I have children, or I'm your mom, myself, okay? Or I could be a man in a very motherly vibe, which might resonate with many of you as it might not. You will know. I could be a gay guy who has children. I adopted a child. So I'm like a father, definitely, but I kind of embody the feminine vibe. It's not a father that much. Okay? I go that way. Okay? So let's see what you need to know. Okay, so what your question is and how I'm gonna kind of like express the, I don't want to say the secret, but the message to you. I don't know why I'm saying secret here. What is your mom hiding from you? It could be that way. Your mom is not perfect. No mom is perfect, okay? There's their first thought being a mother. You have to remember that. Even though you're the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the sixth, the seventh child, they still don't know what they're doing, even though they know, okay? So I have to kind of remember those things so that we can forgive and accept our mothers the way they are. Okay, for acceptance sake, that's why I'm kind of saying these things. I'm not saying your mom doesn't know anything, okay? That's not what I'm saying, okay? So let's see what Spirit wants you to know about your mom. Okay, so with the Eight of Wands, your mom was always, or this woman or this man, okay, was always very focused, okay? They were always, like, they had this, like this goal or this intention, and they always focused on that, okay? Like that. She's more passionate, more focused, and it's like, it's always, like, when they're focused on it, everything is focused, connected to it. there's an immense focus and action related to it. She's more like the grounding type, whoever this is. Okay, but she could be envious of other people. She can, because she failed a lot, or she's not learning from her mistakes. She still repeats it, perhaps, without knowing it. But there could be envy. She could be envious of other people. And sometimes she wants to control other people or control you here, because she's not trusting herself. Hence why she's not trusting you, because then again, she's not dealing with her own expectations here in this situation. But you have to still respect this woman or this man, whoever this is, okay? So with the Eight of Wands, overall, when this person's focused, they need to go after it, okay? Like, if I don't go after it, like, why am I like this? Okay, so there's a lot of Wands energy here, okay? I'm really thinking about Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I kind of worked with many fire signs in my journey as a leader, okay? And I know that they're very, like, they want to be the best, okay? They want to always be the best. Regardless. Like, they need people's attention. They need that validation. It's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. Because this is what fire is about. You know, it's like, it's about charisma. It's about magnetism. It's about, like, feeling sexy. And, you know, like, you have the control here. Holy shit. Okay, so, and there's fire there, too. So, there's a lot of fire energy here overall, okay? Because I have, like, the main 3 reasons why you need to know this is there's an Ace of Wands. Okay, this could be definitely romantic, as it doesn't need to be, okay? It's about you kind of facing this person, okay? You have to wake up to the fact, Spirit wants you to know that this woman or this man, okay, is a very focused person, okay? They could be impulsive a bit, okay? They like exciting things, okay? They like this element of working on the projects, putting the action there, or they could be very rash. That's the thing, perhaps. They were very rash with you, okay? Or their intention is that there's a goal, they need to arrive there, okay? Why they need to arrive there with the Queen of Wands is because this is a woman, she's not that bad, okay? Whoever this woman or this man is, they're not that bad, okay? They're really not bad. Vibe-wise, it's not that bad, okay? What do you need to know about this person? Deep down, at heart, they have a big heart, okay? Just that sometimes when they don't trust themselves, this ugly side of theirs comes out, okay? They don't accept failure, but because they failed, okay? They don't want to surrender because they don't trust in themselves. They want to control things, and they can't decide because they're not following their intuition, because they're not tapping into themselves. They're not trusting themselves. They're not trusting you in regards to whichever subject you're here for, to the point that they always admire other people, or they're jealous of other people, perhaps. Jealousy is not that easy to deal with. I like to be admired, though, but I can also be jealous if I'm not in my best energy, okay? So if I'm things are not going my way, there's like shitty things happening one after the other, it really kind of impacts me a lot. My mood. I don't feel sexy, then definitely my jealousy, the fact that I don't accept failure, I want to control things, comes out, okay? So just know about that. But overall, what you need to know is that it's a very, like, it's a person that loves to travel, perhaps, so you should travel with them as often as possible. If they have a goal connected to themselves only, can help them make it happen. They will always be grateful for you. They will not forget your help. They might not give you credit for it, okay? They might not give you credit for it. They might not. My experience with fire signs, they will not give you the credit, okay? Except if they really like want to have a vision of kind of making you their their tool, then they will not give you the credit, unfortunately. My experience, I'm talking with experience, okay? So it's not true for everyone, but then again, that's my experience. With the magician, I can't say differently. Okay, so with the magician, what you need to know about this, look, when I need to observe, I look at you with a loop. Okay, so I'm more I am manipulative, okay? So want it or not, they have a controlling tendency to them. They like to control things. And in the middle section with the Three of Cups and the Chariot, what do you need to know? I'm just going to read without thinking, guys, because I'm kind of like getting many things. The important thing Spirit wants you to understand is you have to communicate with this person without taking on what their expectations of you is. Okay? Her expectations or their expectations are theirs. Okay, so if they want to control you, they don't trust you, etc., then let them not trust you, because they're going to realize and wake up to the fact that perhaps acting this way will not necessarily kind of get them anywhere with you. Okay, so it's very important that you kind of wake them up to the fact that this is not their life. Okay, and you want them to trust themselves when they're with you. Okay, but for you to be more consistent connected to this mother figure or this woman or this man, you have to tell them that when you have to say what perhaps we're reading here to your person, but then again, wake them up to the fact that it's not just me that needs to act this way in our relationship, but you too. It's not easy. This could be a triggering element. Okay, with the Elephant, it's a person that family is very important to them. Okay, so whoever this woman is, family is important to her. Okay, but what they need to understand, though, Spirit wants you to understand, like get this message, is that yes, this is the type of woman or man this is, okay? But then again, this is definitely karmic completion, because you're learning that you cannot meet your person's expectations all the time. Okay? And they need to understand that. Instead of being overprotective over you. Instead of not wanting to change or not want to learn from their mistakes. Always being jealous or comparing their sons or their daughters to other people's children. Or wanting to praise their children in front of other people, because they kind of feel like they're a failure if their children are not succeeding. And perhaps they don't trust their children. Or they don't trust themselves when they're out in social with people. Okay? So overall, what you need to know about your person, it's not a bad person. Okay? Every mother is like this. Okay? Including mine. I could be like this if I were to be a mother too. Okay? Completely normal. But you have to wake up to the fact that until you kind of arrive to the age of 16, 17, 18, you are an adult, okay? So you should not live the world the way your mom or this woman wants you to live it. You live it the way you wish to live it. And if you want a relationship with this one, then you have to wake up to the fact that you have to make it clear that for the partnership, we have to focus on the partnership. But then again, if you like me, you have to like me the way I am, regardless of I meet your expectations or not. It's a difficult thing in all relationships. It is. And they're very overprotective, whoever this woman is, okay? It's like if you're precious to them, they kind of suffocate you a bit, okay? Without knowing. But you're their child. But with the mother, in nature, the mother will teach its children to be reliant. Okay? But this woman could be the more like, I want to kind of protect you until the end. Okay? So what your challenge is connected to this woman's or this man's personality, or focus on something. With Ace of Wands, it's more perhaps want to give yourself a new beginning, or to kind of work on this project yourself and grow with her. Okay, because this one, if you help them, you're gonna grow as a person too, although you might not get the credit for it. Okay, when I'm saying the credit, I'm grateful for your assistance kind of thing. It's not praising the fact that, oh, this person helped us or this. It's more like I'll say we worked on this or I worked on this. Okay, not you helped me out with this and I'm grateful for that. It's more a collective way they'll mention it. You might be included in it, but you're not gonna get the credit because I'm a bit self-centered. Okay? And you need to keep me proud of it. Okay, so if you were not able to keep me, I was not able to be proud of you, then perhaps this is not a relationship for you. This type of person, you need to kind of be to my standards a bit, to kind of blend in. Okay? And if you are my partner, I have a tendency to perhaps not trust you, want to control you, not accept failure. I will kind of argue with you, put you to a place to greet you a bit. Okay, I will not follow my intuition regarding things. And it's like based on how good you're doing or how bad you're doing. And I'm comparing you with other people, other males, other females, other husbands, other father figures, then you're really not perfect for me. Okay, so what the spirit wants you to know is that you have to communicate with them and wake up to the fact that, you have to show them who you are too, so that they can understand and try to be flexible with you themselves. Because if you were flexible with them all this time, then karma is going to be a bitch here. They need to at least be doing you the other, like what they took from you, they're gonna have to give it back kind of thing. I'm not gonna tap into those things. I don't want to kind of say these things. This is a very nice person, even though I'm saying these things. But the relationship perhaps you had with this one was more controlling, suffocating, comparing you with other people, not accepting the failure, not being able to kind of make the decisions properly myself. Okay, like it's more expectations are put on you. I wish to control you because I control myself most of all. With trust, it's either I trust you a lot because I think that you should be the one that is gonna kind of like fill in my expectations. It could be that way too. Okay, so with the Three of Cups and the Chariot card, what Spirit wants you to know in the present moment is that you can definitely reconcile with this person if you're ready to face the good and the bad characteristics of your person. Okay, so you can reconcile with your mother, you can reconcile with this woman, you can reconcile with this man if you're ready to face them again, regardless of their shortcomings. Okay, and in the near future with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Coins, Spirit wants you to know, though, remember that reconciliation is definitely accepting the person the way they are. Okay, so if they have expectations, then you have to be comfortable taking those expectations out of your shoulders. Okay, so that you can have that freedom and that compassion. And with practice and time, you're going to realize that, oh, you don't really like this, then they have to accept that. Because if you're a precious son or a daughter of theirs, then they have to accept it, one or not. If they want to see you again, it's good to take it one step at a time. Okay, so you're going to have to give this person more time if you need to reconcile with them. But at least on your end, Spirit wants you to remember that you have to keep trying till the end. It just comes with time. They're going to get used to the fact that, okay, I remembered we argued about this 10 times, right? That you were not able to succeed, blah blah blah, but then again perhaps you never really liked it. Okay, so it's important for you to face this mother figure or this woman and tell them what the truth is. And if you want to keep a relationship with this one, then you have to kind of be comfortable trusting yourself, not getting triggered by the fact that they're repeating the fact that you were a failure, repeating the fact that they're comparing you. Because once you kind of mention to this person that they're comparing you to other people, but then again, you are you. You will change when you want to change, right? So you have to accept you the way you are. If they are thinking about the relationship overall, they are prioritizing the relationship you have with them, then they will have to know about the fact that they have some envious, jealous tendencies, and they've always compared you to other people, but you never were comfortable being compared to other people. And you were never comfortable with the aspect of mentioning all the time that you're a failure, because they were manifesting all the time without knowing that you were going to be a failure at some point. The thing is that sometimes parents manifest bad things. They're not aware they're manifesting it, but then again, they are doing it. Like my parents, for example, my dad always mentioned negative things and they kind of always degraded us. Then again, I grew up degraded. I grew up having those tendencies. I degraded myself when nobody degraded me because my parents did those things. And after I mentioned it to them and I woke up to those things myself, they stopped. And whenever they do those things, I mentioned that, can you say something more positive so that I can kind of tap into those positivities? And there is improvement in life. It's just that sometimes we, without knowing, manifest negative things by mentioning those things. So words do matter, because ethereally, let's say, if we're going more throat chakra, it does have an immense influence on your children, on your partners, on who you are also. If you say you're always stupid, you're thinking it, then you're definitely manifesting you're stupid. Instead, if you say that even if I have shortcomings, I still want to do my best, then you're definitely going to manifest better things, because at least you're doing your best. And you're going to say, every time I fail, let's say, I'm learning from my mistakes, right? So that I will succeed the next time. And you will end up succeeding, because that's what you're manifesting. You have to believe those things. It doesn't come easily. It takes years, as it can take months to kind of practice those things. And with the 9 of Swords and the 4 of coins, Spirit wants you to understand that sometimes they're impatient, but because they want to hold on to the relationship. Okay? So for some of you, you have to understand that this is not you. Okay? They're not you. Okay? So they hold on to the relationship in a different way than you do. Okay, so relationships for you are not necessarily the same way it is for this woman or this man or this mother figure. Okay, so sometimes she or he feels like they are abandoned. You're leaving them behind. That's why they're becoming more impatient, more cutthroat with their conversations. But then again, Diva wants you to understand that if you have a mother, father, sister, brother kind of relationship with this one, or this is definitely your mom, and you're having difficulties, not cutting the cord, but they have an influence on you, Spirit is telling you the relationship will never change, be it you're out of their life or not. It's just that this woman or this person has always emphasized on living in a family. Okay, they're very family oriented, and yes, they can keep grudges, but they have gentle heart. Okay, so remember, Spirit wants you to know, it's a gentle heart person. Yes, they might curse or they keep grudges, but at the end of the day, they want you to still live as their child. Okay, but you as the child need to kind of wake up to the fact that you're not their child. You have to tell them that, yes, you're my mom, or yes, you're my girlfriend, or yes, you're this person, but then again, you're not me, right? Do you want me to suffocate in your embrace, or do you want to kind of let me go and I will come to you willingly, kind of thing? Okay, so it's important to kind of tap into those things. This is what you needed to know about this person. okay? Be it it's a mother figure, be it it's a father figure, be it it's a man or a female. Saying father figure, but it's not father, it's a motherly vibe. It's more controlling like that. Sometimes mothers could be difficult to kind of let go of their children. I was going to say specifically of their sons, but I don't know who I'm talking to. And if this is a female and you kind of have children with them and you divorced, then this is a woman that kind of wanted to keep the relationship the way it was, even though there was a divorce. They have a gentle heart, remember that. They might keep grudges. But then again, if you've watched Doctor Stranger, at the end, what he does with the, I don't know what the big ass dark energy was, he kept coming all the time to the point he kind of wants. So if you want things to work well with this woman, then remember to not give up on them and be yourself still, okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to know, perhaps. This is what you want to know about this person. They're not going to change, one or not. You have to, little by little, change with them. And I'm not going to say impose yourself, but use what you have. Okay, that's it. Now, pile 2, whoever chose Mystic Monday, welcome to our reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what you have a question to Spirit, okay? So regarding this person, what do you want to know the most? Okay? And what do you want to know the most about them? What characteristics does this person have? It could be good things as it could be bad things I'm going to mention, as I could go more positive and negative about their characteristics, okay? So let me shuffle the cards first. Okay, so what spirit animal represents this person? You have the bee in reverse, okay? Special message for you. I know I messed up everything. Relationship change. So what type of relationship you and I have? A relationship change. You have number 56. I heard 55, but it's 56. Characteristics of your person. You have growth. You have happiness. Yeah, it's a very happy person, and you have courage. This is such a nice file. Okay. So you have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So this is a woman or a man that is definitely very focused on growth, on improvement, okay, on self-improvement. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So that, you have dolphins in the picture too. And then you have courage. So I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Overall, you have the bee, okay? I adore bees, okay? Some people don't like them because they sting and they die when they sting, right? But I kind of approach the bees with that ritual, okay? They are very sweet because they create honey. They always indulge in the nectars of flowers. What more do you ask for? It's like that's your job, to always kind of indulge in the nectar of life, you know, the seed of life, or the smell of flowers, okay? And if you kind of listen to bees during the summer, I used to meditate on the sound of bees, okay? I used to kind of meditate outside, and I used to just calm down a bit when I heard bees. Usually you get stressed, but I never became stressed, and I never feared bees anymore, because they enjoy what they do, okay? So this person enjoys what they do. They're full of life, okay? They work with, like, they love working. So whichever work, they do it wholeheartedly, like that. I know I messed up everything, so perhaps I messed up everything with you. Perhaps I was not strong enough, I was not happy enough, or I was not mature enough, perhaps, to face you. That kind. Okay? Because growth, happiness, and courage could be my weak spots too. As if like courage, I need courage. I am courageous, but sometimes I have difficulty. Or I'm not strong innerly to kind of face challenges. With happiness, I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Now, being the bee, I definitely am happy because bees for me are always happy. Okay, they work, they have their queen, they're dedicated to their queen, but they have that they have a sense of belonging kind of vibe. Okay, it's not just one bee that's working for the colony. Every bee is working in the colony. Okay, and I know I messed up everything. And the relationship you and I have, relationship change. So be it you're dating me, be it I liked you, I stopped being with you, I gave up on you, could be, as it could be you gave up on me, like that. So you have many ways to go at this. And archetype about your person, you have the healer. Okay, so I'm more like a healer. Okay, you have the snakes. Snakes are very important animals for me. The healer. Well, this is a healer overall. This is a person that focuses on improving themselves, having a happy life, perhaps doing the things that make them happy. Although they're not really big stuff, they're not really ambitious. Perhaps their career is not really focused on gaining the money, objectifying people, like becoming famous, etc. They could be famous as they might not be, but that's not their main focus in life. They could also be someone that does immense inner healing elements, as if like once you kind of shed light on a specific shadow element, it creates another shadow to kind of heal again. So this is a person that's on that pathway, okay? So it could be that they're spiritual, as it doesn't need to be, but they have a certain inner knowing, or they have a lot of karma to heal, perhaps, with people, or they know how to heal people overall, okay? So what you need to know about them. So you have the Princess of Cups. You have the Princess of Cups in reverse. My challenge is the Seven of Wands. The reason why it's that way is the Six of Wands. In the initial energy, what you need to know about your person is that you have the Emperor and the Hanged Woman. The Emperor with the Hanged Woman. In the middle section, you have the Eight of Cups. And in the near future, you have the Three of Wands. Okay. The message is very clear for me here, because I know I messed up everything, but then again, there's a relationship change vibe there. It's a woman or it's a man, it's a healer that likes you. They do have tender feelings towards you. They do. But in the present moment with the Eight of Cups, it's more like they're looking elsewhere now, okay? So if this was a person that was stuck on you and they wanted to kind of be your partner, be your boyfriend, your husband, right now in the present moment, there's Okay, I'm gonna read this several ways because there's one that's more starting fresh with somebody else. Okay, it's more like if they were stuck on you, they're no longer stuck on you because they realized themselves that if this relationship is not progressing and I'm messing this up every time, and we don't seem to kind of find solutions and focus on the solutions, then the solution is to seek elsewhere. I can't change you, right? I can't change I can only change I can't change you. I'm a healer on top of it. So I can't change you. And if I'm not happy in this relationship with you and I'm always messing up, I'm not happy here in this vibe. So I have the courage and I'm ready to kind of grow up, mature, and accept defeat here. But it's not a defeat, it's a success element that I'm able to kind of seek for solutions elsewhere. So if I'm not happy with you, or you're not making, I don't feel happy in this relationship, be it I like you, I have tender romantic feelings for you, I'm more the type of female or male that wants to succeed. I want to succeed. I want to be happy. I want to be victorious here. But my challenge with you is with the Seven of Wands, it's more like every time I kind of want to offer you something, or I want to kind of perhaps it's not heal you, but show you the courage and face you. I feel like you're against me. You're against me. In the past, connected to the situation, I was more reflective, stuck. I kind of limboed there in that situation. With the Emperor, it's more I was responsible and I was kind of centered, facing you and being there for you, or at least being there for myself. But right now in the present moment with the Eight of Cups, it's more like the solution is elsewhere. The solution is to do the inner work. Now, I'm doing the inner work, but are you doing the inner work? And even if I'm telling you to do the inner work, can I change you? That's the question here. So if it seems like you don't wish to talk about it, you don't wish to it's I know I'm messing up here because I'm triggering you somehow, right? I'm triggering you a lot. But because I want you to heal, perhaps. I want you to accept those things. I want you to accept me, perhaps. I want to have a sweet relationship with you. And I want to be happy with you. And it is taking me out of my comfort zone to do these things. So what you need to know, perhaps, is that right now in the present moment, they have given up on the situation. Whichever way it is. Internally, they've decided to kind of focus elsewhere and focus on themselves and, focus elsewhere overall. With the Three of Wands, they're definitely wishing to start new with somebody else, or, give themselves this closure element so that they can kind of start fresh and work on that new fresh start, new leaf element away from you. Okay, so whoever this woman or this man was, they know that they cannot change you overall. And if you're not happy in the relationship, then you're not on the right path together. You're not on the right path. So it means that I'm not on the right path here. I'm triggering you. I'm kind of messing up all the time. Then I should perhaps not be with you. That's the right thing to do. Okay, so this one, it's like that. This is what you need to know about your person. They do like you. The main situation was Princess of Cups. I do have tender emotions to I like you. But am I happy liking you? Or am I triggering you all the time? Like that. Okay, so that's what Spirit perhaps wants you to know. Okay, so that's it. Now, pile 3, whoever chose vice versa tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what is it that you wish to know about this person through Spirit. Okay, so what are things you wish to know about this person? We're gonna start off with the messages. Okay, so I'm starting to understand our connection, but I was gonna say conversation. You were the best thing in my life, and the timing just wasn't right for us. So these were the 3 messages that perhaps you needed to hear about them. Who's this person? You have the starfish. One more. And the elk. Okay, so starfish on a physical level and the elk in a reverse way. Okay, so the elk is something more like characteristics internal, and starfish is more out front. Who's this person? You have the orphan. What type of relationship you have? Domestic harmony with this one. Okay, so it's very nice energy overall. Characteristics of your person. You have change. So I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You have death. So I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And the last one is balance. So I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I could be a adopted child wherever I am, okay? Or I don't have parents, I don't have a place of belonging, perhaps. I was abandoned at a young age. So we're gonna go this way. Now, orphan can be many things, okay? It's not just a category, like a characteristic about your person. It could also be that I do have a family. Okay, it's not that I'm not an orphan. I grew up in a family, but I was very neglected growing up. Okay, man, it's not easy. So I could have had a mother and father perhaps, but I was neglected. I could have been abused. I could have been like hidden. My mom might have been a prostitute, and she kind of always left me a specific way. I was stuck in the car, I was put in something, and I was always supposed to be hidden when men were coming that my mom wanted to kind of fuck with. I don't know, guys. This one, it could be very much like 50 Shades of Grey vibes, okay? An orphan could not, like, even if I was adopted, perhaps, I had a very good relationship with my adopted parents, but then again, my original gave me immense trauma. Okay, and when I'm saying that, my ears are definitely kind of like I'm feeling it there, so I don't know if I'm on the right path or not, but overall it could be that I have immense trauma. When I was a child, I had immense trauma. Okay, it's you will need to kind of get to know them like that. I don't want to talk about it because I don't wish to kind of talk for your person. For some of you, it was not easy. Their childhood was not easy. And neglect could be many ways. Okay, it's not just having a prostitute mother. It's not just, having a drunk father or something. It's not just those things. Many variables. Okay, so I didn't have an easy childhood. The orphan, it's a man or it's a woman that didn't have an easy childhood. Okay, so with the starfish and the elk, like with the elk, I'm a very charismatic woman or man. Okay, I've learned I know what my self-worth is. Okay, I have self-worth. I respect myself. I respect other people. I do. Okay, I have a big heart like that. I'm very grounded. I like the sun. I need the sun. Okay, I need the sun. I love the sun. Okay, it's like branches. It's like trees. Okay, and elks are connected to trees because they have their own antlers, and it's very interesting because it's because they feed on trees, so they have their own like wisdom that's connected to them, and they shed it from time to time. That's where the change is. So it's a man or it's a woman that is comfortable changing. Okay, they're comfortable changing environments. They're comfortable adapting to different types of situations. With the Death card, I'm a person that is able to let go of the past. I'm able to let go of the past, because if I was the orphan, then definitely I have changed a lot. I've transformed even. Okay? I do have some trauma still because it's an endless kind of healing process for going healer vibes with this one. But it's a man or it's a woman that's consistent, very grounded. They're financially secure. Domestic harmony. I'm financially secure. Okay? So I feel more secure now. I feel more balanced now. I have become better. Okay, it's that kind. The timing just wasn't right for both of us. Okay, so you were the best thing in my life, definitely. You still are. I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay, so I think I have everything. We're gonna start the reading. So in the initial energy, and the main situation is you have the 10 of Swords. Okay. My challenge connected to you is the Ace of Pentacles. What do you need to know about this person? Okay, so with the 10 of Swords in reverse, this is the best side of the card. Okay, so you have it in reverse, Joe. This is the Knight, and the armor is wounded, but the Knight is not. And you have the eclipse, I think. Full moon eclipse, I believe, is the word. The reason why it's that way, you have the 8 of Cups. Definitely orphan vibes. In the initial, you have the 6 of Wands. In the present moment, you have the Queen of Wands energy. For some of you, I'm hearing I'm searching for my mother. Okay, so I'm searching for my real mother. That's one message that came. Okay, so if this was a man you loved, or this was a woman you loved, for some part, they're kind of seeking their real mother so that they can kind of release that, heal that side of their life. Okay, so if I was an orphan, you know about it. Now, that's number one. Now, the second vibe is more 10 of Cups energy. I'm happy where I am with you. Okay, so you were very precious. You're still precious to me. I'm starting to understand our connection better, because if I didn't have a mother, I kind of lacked that perspective. Perhaps there were a lot of stuff that your person needed to heal so that your relationship in the present moment will be better. Okay, so your person is seeking for their real mother. who's quite in front of them, perhaps, who's around them, perhaps, or their mother is in a tomb. Okay, so if their mom died, they're kind of like visiting their mothers, or their parents, because there's roots here. Okay, so the roots are definitely the where you came from, your ancestors, perhaps, or it could be a person that is very that honor their ancestors, perhaps, could be another one. So what do you need to know about this person? With the starfish, on a physical level, this person is definitely very intelligent. Okay, I always go 5D with this one. Starfishes are a type of fish. Many people like them. They're very nice, like you like them. They kind of stick on. So if they kind of want something, they're not afraid to stick to it. They don't have anything to lose. That's what I'm hearing. So once they put their mind into it, they kind of like stick like a sponge on it. Okay, so if you kind of watched the mermaid, it's like all the, like, there's a scene where there's like the starfish is like keeping the mouth shut or something of the sort. So I'm the type that kind of sticks to the things I want to stick on. It's like I kind of like stay there, okay? And I use my intelligence. I kind of have a funny way of like not giving up on people or things, okay? So with the elk, it's a very grounded energy. It's a man or a woman that likes nature. And if it's not nature, they are noble inside, okay? They're very noble, regardless of where they came from. Okay? It's a very nice man or woman. And, so what you need to know, perhaps, what Spirit wants you to understand is they're guard up, and all how people judge them never really hurt them. Okay, so if your family always used to kind of criticize or it's like talk like that, never really hurt his pride or her pride, really. Okay, so words don't hurt me that much. Okay, it's that I'm that type of woman or man. Words don't hurt me that much. You can say shitty things, you can degrade me, everything you want, doesn't work on me. Okay, why so is because I came from nothing. Okay, like I came from nothing. I know what not having nothing means. So if you're someone I consider to be precious, you're someone I wish to kind of invest in, nothing will stop me. Okay, like that. And in the initial with the 6 of like wands is that I know, like, this person knows what it takes to succeed. Okay, they know the sacrifice, the hard work, the dark side of success is. Okay, because this one, it's like a 6 of wands, definitely. But for victory, sometimes you need to change. You need to go to war. You have to man up a bit. Or you have to become more fiercer. Okay, with the in the middle section with the Queen of Wands, this could be about them seeking for their mom, them healing, or them just kind of, you don't see them but they're there. So a message is that you don't see this one, or you're kind of preoccupied by grounding yourself, perhaps, but this person is there, sitting there. Okay, they're not facing you for sure, but they're there if you need to kind of see them or spend time with them. Okay, and then in the near future with the Ace of Wands, I will definitely give you a try if you want me to give you a try again. This is what Spirit wants you to know. But you know I'm also busy. Okay, so for some of you, I'm a busy type of woman or man. Okay? And I'm quite greedy a bit. Okay, so I'm more survival instincts type of female or male. Okay? So you have those things you need to kind of know about your person. Perhaps ask for spirit. What do you need to know about them? Okay, so now we have Marielle Tarot. Forgot about the eye colors and all that kind of stuff. Forget about it. So we have 7654. This is pile 4. Marielle Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. I don't know why I'm kind of like tapping into very gorgeous females or males watching me today with this pile. It's usually like, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of being watched by very sexy females or males out there, okay? So, the color red is also popping, so I don't know. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm starting to get flushed a bit, but it's okay. So you have the gazelle. What do you need to know about this person? A message. I hid who I really am from you. Effort. The relationship you and I have, it's effort. There's red color here too. Okay? And moderation. Characteristics of your person. You have humor. You have regrets. And you have health. So, with humor you have, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I'm like a lighthearted person, like the gazelle. Okay? Health, you have, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my heart, my soul. Okay? And then you have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. Those are the characteristics that perhaps your person has. You're here for. You have these characteristics. With the gazelle, I'm more sensitive. I'm hypersensitive. I don't mind sacrificing myself for whoever is important to me. Okay? So if there's I don't mind sacrificing myself for my loved ones. I'm that type of person. I hid who I really am from you. I was perhaps ashamed of myself connected to you. And the type of relationship you and I have, it's effort and moderation. So we always perhaps put the effort there to be more balanced together. So the relationship you and I had, it's always kind of focused on working, putting the effort connected to something we both were passionate about, perhaps. And moderation, it's more like it's more healthy boundary. It's like we didn't give too much as we didn't take too much kind of vibe. Who am I? The vision. Let's see what the Celtic spread is going to tell me, okay? What do you need to know about this person? For sure with the gazelle, I'm hypersensitive. I am. I'm very sensitive. Perhaps that's why I hid who I really am from you. Because every reaction you had connected to me, I'll take it seriously, personally even. Okay? But, with the vision, what type of woman or man I could be. You have owls. You have those hands. So I could be quite meditative. I'm calm by nature, okay? I'm a more calmer type of female or male, but I'm very sensitive, very attentive. I have a big heart, okay? Because antelopes, gazelles are heart chakra related, and ignorance is bliss. I'm hearing that. So I hid who I really am from you. Perhaps ignorance is bliss for you in this situation. As if like the fact that you don't know is better for you. Could be that way. But I'm a person that has humor, okay? I'm like more lighthearted perhaps. I'm humoristic. With regret, I sometimes reminisce about what I should have done but I didn't do, or how I acted with people based on my, I don't want to say intuition, but based on my intuition. And with health, I'm more like a healthy person. I keep healthy boundaries with people, perhaps even though it's not like the heart chakra. Because when we say heart chakra, it's like I kind of remember like unconditional love. That's the kind of word that comes to mind here. Okay? And with the vision, it's more like what type of person this is? It's a person that they're very sensitive. They're very sensitive. But if they put their mind into something, they can move mountains to arrive there. Okay, so if, let's say gazelles, okay, we're gonna go with the gazelle. Gazelles usually, when they kind of go on a journey, okay, when they kind of migrate from one land to the other, they need to pass through, the rivers. I'm kind of mentioning this several times. I already mentioned this several times, but like I'm gonna say it again. Gazelles usually, they sacrifice for, like, the main leads or the leads of the groups decide to sacrifice themselves by distracting the hunters, like the crocodiles. Whenever the whole group is going to pass through a river, rivers usually have crocodiles in there, okay? So some, like 4 or 5 gazelles will kind of distract the crocodiles, but they're sacrificing themselves. Some zebras do that too, perhaps, but the gazelle have that element of knowing, okay? So they do this. So that's what I kind of understood from the gazelle here. Gazelles usually are more like chiller vibes. They're more like pack, and they're very attentive. So if there's danger, they sense it very fast. So I perhaps didn't feel very comfortable with you. Could be also that way. Your gaze, I gaze. Funny. Gaze. Your gaze, I sense it always. And I have good hearing. So I hear everything people mention about me in the environment. So I know who's talking shit about me, who's kind of like talking good about me, who feels good about me, etc. Okay, so know that about your person. And with the owl, it's also a nocturnal animal. So if your person is the vision, it's a person that knows how to keep their calm, regardless of the situation. Okay? Perhaps they have solutions for many things, many stuff, and they were not comfortable showing you who they really were. It's either I was ashamed of it, or I thought that you were dangerous, perhaps. You are not good for me. Could be that way too. Or perhaps I sensed that you were hiding something yourself. Some things yourself that I needed to hide myself a bit here. But deep down, I have a good humor. I'm a humoristic type of person. I know what regret is. Okay, I sometimes regret it too. Acting a specific way based on how my intuition was making me act. And with the health card, I'm more like the type that, you know, I am grateful for my body. Okay, I'm always grateful for my body. We have everything. So what do you need to know about this person? You have the 2 discs. I don't want to say I'm a nymph, but I could be a nymph. That's fine. I don't know. You have the moon card. And gazelles are gorgeous, okay? Like gazelles, you've seen them, they're gorgeous animals. You have the strength card in reverse, and that's the reason why it's the 2 discs. You have, in the initial, you have the Ace of Discs. In the middle section, you have the 2 of Cups. And in the near future, you have the 8 of Wands. Oh my god. Okay, what is this? You have the Emperor. Okay. Overall, who I am, okay, I'm very responsible. Okay? To the point that I can definitely do a lot of stuff for my loved ones, okay? I can do crazy things for my loved ones, okay? You have the Magician here with the 3 of Discs. I'm very devoted, female or male, okay? I'm very intuitive also. I'm very attentive. I'm very sensitive. I love the sun. I like chilling and tanning under the sun, okay? But I'm also a nocturnal type of female. So I have, this is the female or male, okay? You have the 2 of Discs, okay? 2 of Discs, there's one dark eye and the other one is light, which is also the feminine side and the masculine side of the body, okay? Energetically, there's a feminine side, there's a masculine side. If you do Kabbalah researches, it's also the same concept, and then there's the center point. In meridians, in Chinese medicine also, there's the, you know, it's not really all the same, but there's always this feminine and this masculine vibe to life, okay? There's the shadow and the light, okay? There's the duality of life. Taoism, also Taoist knowledges. So what you need to know about this person is they're very intuitive. They're very grounded. You have the green color. For me, the green is feminine energy overall. But it also reminds me of the heart chakra. It's color greens most of the time. You also have trees, okay? Tree leaves, tree plants, and all that kind of stuff. So the 2 of Discs, what you need to know is I see you. I see you. Okay, so I don't want to say I'm more psychic, okay? You will know that much, but for some of you, I'm more psychic, okay? You have the owl there. I also channeled witchcraft. Doesn't need to be witchcraft either, okay? Could be that I have a very evolved soul. You'll know that much. If it's not an evolved soul, it's more like I see the dark side and the light side, okay? I have a more balanced way I approach things in life, okay? So if, like, it's more balanced vibes. And I see you. Even though I act like I don't see, I see you. I know you. I see you intuitively, perhaps, like that. And the reason why I see you like this, perhaps, is because I'm able to tame my ego. I'm strong like that. I don't know where we're going with this pile. With the Ace of Discs in the initial, what you need to know about this person is that for one, they're hardworking. Okay, 2, they're devoted. 3, they're loyal. Very passionate. There's a fire blazing inside of them. But very spiritual. Okay, this one, what you need to know is they're very spiritual, but they're not just spiritual. Okay, they have a passionate side to them. They have this psychic ability, perhaps, for some of you. If it's not psychic, when I'm saying psychic, it's more like the way I see things. I have an inner knowing. Okay, I could have the ability to witness things. I could be good with mysticism. Okay, I'm very intuitive. I'm very mindful, meditative, grounded, centered. When I have a vision, I can manifest it, and I know what stops me is myself. But I can definitely be a very devoted person. Okay, I could be a person of routine overall. With the 2 of Cups, it's either right now in the present moment, I am married, I am in a relationship. Perhaps if you know I'm single and you're here for this one, they do love you genuinely. But in a relationship with them, you need to, like, it's not that I hid who I really am from you. Are you eager to discover me and to allow me to discover you too? That's perhaps the question here with the Moon card. The challenge is the mystery, perhaps. The challenge is the subconscious. The challenge is perhaps okay, perhaps this one, what you perhaps need to know about them is that perhaps are you acting like you have something to hide? Okay, is there like something that's like deceitful from you? It's like, is there something I should doubt? Okay, because this type of person might not come towards you if you're giving them the vibe already that you are hiding a lot of stuff about yourself. You have ill intentions. You just want something from them. Simply like using them. Okay, because with the gazelle, it's more a vibe of I look like a damsel in distress on a physical level, but then again, we're not. Okay, I'm not a damsel in distress, male or female. I don't need to be saved. Okay? I don't need to be saved. I don't need that. I don't need a hero in my life. I could be the hero as I could be the savior myself. This one. What do you need to know about this one? I hid myself from you because I didn't trust you. But I trusted myself nonetheless. It's funny. I don't know. You don't trust yourself with this one? That they kind of didn't trust you. It's either I'm in a relationship right now, or I like you right now, and in the near future, with the 8 of Wands, what you need to know. Like, I'm very protective, okay? So, be it I'm a woman or a man, you're very, like, I'm very protective. And I have a passionate side to me you've never really seen before. You will see it soon, perhaps. What other message do I have to kind of say? I want to feel that way again. I'm just going to take 2 more other cards because I don't know if this is more like we will be together again. Okay. And what else do you have? We both know I'm not the one for you. I'm perhaps in another relationship. Yeah, I'm in another relationship. I might even have a baby in my other relationship. So I hate who I really am from you. I want to feel that way again, but we will be together again another way, and we both know I'm not the one for you. Should I only believe in that? You just take what resonates, okay? If I'm not single, you know it. In the present moment, it's either I'm not single and I'm in a relationship, or if I'm single, perhaps I'm feeling this way with you. And in the near future with the 8 of Wands, I'm definitely very protective of you. And we both know I'm not the one for you. But then again, perhaps I will not doubt this person's intuition. Even if I'm passionate about you, even if I love you like this, perhaps. Or there was something I felt with you, I'm still not the one for you. Okay? So this one, Spirit wanted me to tell you this, okay? Like, I don't know what to tell you guys, okay? So this one, we both know I'm not the one for you. I took it. Okay? We both know I'm not the one for you. I needed to say it to some of you. Most of you have to understand that perhaps I'm happy with another person in my life. Okay? No matter how gorgeous you are, I'm not for you. Okay, I'll take those last ones. I love you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I can't stop thinking about you. Those messages. If I'm single, then perhaps I'll say give them a try. They're happy with you, perhaps. But if they're not single and they're thinking like this, I don't know what to tell you. So you have brown eyes, you have yellow eyes, you have gray eyes, and you have brown eyes again. Okay, so yellow, brown, and gray. And you have number 5. You have number 12, 21, 29, and 26. Okay, so these are messages for some of you overall. Okay, so you know if they're single or not, but this is the messages that Spirit wanted you to know. Okay, That's it. Now, pile 5, whoever chose your Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So what is it that you want to know about this person through spirit? Okay, what the spirit needs to tell you, perhaps, here in this situation. What is it that you want to know about this person? Characteristics of your person: you have patience and guilt. So I'm the patient type of person, but I guilt trip a bit, perhaps. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. And you have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay, so I'm more fatalistic like that, perhaps. You have one more. Self-esteem. So I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I don't know about the self-esteem, but we're going to keep going. Then you have what type of relationship you and I have, perhaps. It's change and patience again. Change and patience again. This seems more stagnant for me. The vibe overall here is stagnant. The message for you: I left you before you could leave me. But perhaps I was like, I didn't have the self-esteem to face this. I was procrastinating overall. That's the vibe here. And I feel you even though we are apart. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay. Then you have, who am I? You have the mouse. And you have the bat deep inside. Look, the bat, I respect the freaking bat, but it's like a mouse again, but like a blind mouse with wings. Who am I? Who am I? What archetype? The gem. Okay, let me just start the reading because I'm like a female or a male that's very precious, that was protected. Growing up, I was protected growing up. Okay? So, so what is it that you need to know from spirit connected to this person, okay? What is spirit gonna tell you about this one? I need validation, okay? I'm the type of woman or man that needs validation. I need validation a bit, okay? Like, you like me, you have to show me you like me. You like me, you have to show me that you're a trustworthy, reliable type of female or male, okay? That kind of flow I'm hearing. But I'm a very patient. Okay, I'm a very patient type of female or male. Our relationship even was... There's a lot of separation here, this one. It's either I'm stuck being your friend for many years, even though I became your friend because I liked you. Okay? It's either I never talk to you because, like, I wanted you to talk to me first so that I can have that validation that you like me. Because I'm precious. Like that. You need to make me feel precious. Okay, look. The gem here is like a diamond. Diamonds grow in pressure. Okay, like there's pressure, pressure, pressure. and it grows in it. But there's a lot of warmth around it. Like, if you look at this, there's a lot of warmth around this gem. And you have the bat and the mouse, okay? Like, I'm a very, like, you don't hear me. I'm transparent. But deep down, it's like with the bat, it's like I follow my intuition. I'm more shy, I'm more timid, but I know I'm precious. If you like me, perhaps I'm the more shy type, so you need to kind of definitely come and approach me. I'm never going to be the one approaching you this one. I'm not the type of female or male that's going to do that. You need to come talk to me. You need to kind of buy me that ice cream. You need to it's like, I'm going to be shy even this one. Mouse is always the shy one. I'm going to be always blushing. Okay? Like, I'm going to have that, like, weird smile on my face. Like, my ears are going to blush a lot. Okay? Like that. Okay. And I'm very patient. I will not budge that much. I need to kind of be claimed, kind of thing. Okay? But I'm intuitive still, though. But this one, overall, on the physical level, the way they are, it's like a mice. Okay? Like, I'm sneaky. I could be like a little thief. Or people don't even know I'm there. Okay? People don't know I'm there. Like, I hide. Or it's like I don't speak that much. And then when I speak, like, I'm shy as shit. Okay? But I'm pretty. I'm cute like that. Okay? I'm pretty handsome. I'm, like, nice. If I'm a guy, I'm like that too. Okay? But I left you before you could leave. But it's not even that vibe, this one. I'm not going to even approach you. Okay? You need to approach me overall the most, this one. And if not, then it's definitely missed opportunity. Even though I might have a crush, I'm the shy type. I don't like ask men or females out on a date. Like, no, like, it's not part of my personality. I'm precious. I need a bit of, like, validation of it. Like, you want me, then you definitely seek me kind of vibe a bit. But it's like I'm more intuitive, I'm more shyer, I'm more patient, but then again, it's more stagnant, this one. I'm hypersensitive like a mice too. Or no, a bat. A bat is blind even. It just kind of, like, taps into energy. So I could be very shy. I could see you definitely, but I'm more like, okay, this one, wake up also to the fact that with the bat, it's more energetic, okay? For this one, your looks don't really matter that much for me. Okay, whoever I am, your looks don't really matter that much for me. Okay? Your energy does, though. So, the way you look in my eyes, the intensity I feel there, the love I feel there, the way your energy is energetically, I feel it. This one, it's more energetic. I could be blind as I don't need to be, okay? But I feel energies more than I judge look-wise or attraction-wise. Your energy needs to be attractive to me. Your energy, I need to feel it, kind of thing. And you need to come towards me. It's like sometimes you even need to touch this one. Okay, sometimes you need to kind of, like, impose yourself in front of, and they're gonna blush. Okay, this one, it's like they want to run away. They don't feel comfortable staying there. Okay, sometimes. Until you break the ice, perhaps, with this one. Okay, you need to break the ice with this one. So, what you need to know about this one is the Three of Swords. Okay, it's either I'm ashamed of myself. Okay, like, I have a self-awareness that it's peculiar to me. Okay? My challenge is what the... I don't know if this is a shy energy. or it's a very anxious energy. It's one or the other, okay? The reason why it's this way is you have the star card with the Six of Swords. Look, this one, it's either very shy. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the Eight of Cups with the Two of Wands energy. What do you need to know about this one? Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay. I want change with you. Okay, I want to change with you, but like approaching you, putting the effort towards it, I just like I don't know if it's shy or it's anxious, okay? Shy and anxious could mix together. I'm very intuitive. I'm very sensitive deep down, okay? With the mouse, I'm very transparent. I want to run all the way, all the time, okay? So if I like you and I know your presence is there, you need to break the ice with this one, okay? You need to impose yourself in physical way, okay? Like physically, you need to be there and your energy needs to be expansive, specific way that this person will feel comfortable staying there. Or be curious about you in, I don't know, it's a bit like a little puppy, this one. It's not even a puppy. It's not even a cat, this one. This one, it's a shy person that's very anxious. They overthink things, okay? Their challenge is that they overthink. They don't know what to do with themselves, okay? When they're like aware that their heart is beating, this one, it's a heartbeat, this one, it's not even like the Three of, like this one, it's more like I'm ashamed. I feel like, oh shit, like what is gonna happen if you see me a specific way? I'm very self-analytical, perhaps. I see myself a specific way, okay? Self-esteem, but I see myself a specific way. But the guilt is that I feel guilty or I have something I should be ashamed of. I have to condemn myself a bit. I'm a spoiled brat, but then again, I'm not. I grew up very protected. I grew up with a type of like, I had love when I grew up. There was a lot of pressure, definitely, or I put myself in pressure, okay? So it's either it's a person that's very like self-judgmental a bit, okay? And they don't want to be seen, okay? If they're seen, they feel like they're kind of like caught, okay? Like but deep down they're cute, okay? This one, it's a cute person. It's just that they can't face the person they like, okay? They can't face the person they like their heart starts beating. It's like they don't know what to do with themselves. They just prefer to hide under like behind walls, behind curtains, just to like not be there, okay? Oh, this is like the type of person that will have a huge ass crush on you, but never, like you will not even know they have a crush on you. This one, they'll not show themselves in front of you. If you're in the room, they're gonna be somewhere hidden and stalk you a bit like that, okay? Like, I can sense your energy. I'm content with that, like that. It's like that. It's precious. It's like feels guilty doing the stalking, perhaps. But then again, it doesn't have the courage to definitely face you. So they're very patient. It's like a fan vibe, okay? It's like a fan that doesn't want you to know that they like you overall. But deep down, they're serious. It's just that it's like they have a different side to them. But overall, the side you need to know perhaps is that this is it, okay? When my heart starts pumping, okay, I can't take it, okay? I can't take it. I need to hide somewhere, okay? You should not see me blush. You should not see my ears blush. You really should not see me blush, okay? I want to be transparent. I want to hide behind, like, I want to camouflage in the wall if I can, okay? Like that. I'm getting warm, like, it's serious, this one. My challenge is to not overanalyze the situation, okay? It's not going to be the end of the world if my heart pumps, okay? If you're there staring at me, looking at me, loving me, you know, attracted to me kind of stuff, okay? Like this one, it's a hidden gem, okay? It's a hidden gem. You need to spend time with this one, okay? For you to break the ice, this one, I will never be able to do that, whoever I am, okay? Spirit wants you to know this one doesn't have the nerves to face you, okay? They like you, they might fan for years, okay? They might be that hardcore fan of yours, perhaps, but then again, they're shy as shit, this one. And they feel guilty for liking you also. It's funny like that. They want things to change. But their challenge is to get over the mind. You know, sometimes you're shy. I used to be very shy, okay? Like, I used to, like... My shyness had a different kind of reason to it because I was bullied when I was young. And whenever I liked people, or people used to talk about sex, or people used to talk about like scandalous things, I would be the type that's a bit dirty-minded, okay? So I would blush a lot because I'm thinking about these things, okay? And people used to love seeing me blush like that. So they used to do more of those things. So I became very self-aware. And I started not liking the fact that people would tease me, but I would react to it because my body's used to it. And my imagination was just so, you know, broad like that. I used to read historical romance books at a young age, and people used to kind of know about it. So, you know, they used to tease me like this. But then again, it's not just the only truth, but, you know, I used to because of those traumas, perhaps, it was traumatic, or it had a type of influence on me that I get triggered when I blush. Okay, so when I'm attracted to men, or I had crushes, let's say, and I start blushing, I would get triggered and not like it myself, because then again, I would project this experience of mine on the guy. So if I liked a man and I used to blush, I block there, you know, like I block there. It's like I don't want people to see that I blush, you know, but it could be very attractive to the man I like, okay? I could attract the person more, but then again, at that time, it's more like I used to kind of like be extra aware, so I would be hugely like shy like that, so I would never want my person to see me. So I would always hide myself in some way from the person I like, because I didn't want them to see that I was blushing when I saw them, kind of thing. Like, they just needed to be in the freaking room and I would start blushing, and I would like get triggered at myself for doing this. You know, it's like I would condemn my body for blushing, you know? But then again, it's perhaps the healthy thing to do, because the guy needs to know that I'm attracted to him, that he could definitely communicate with me, you know? But this one is very like hiding because it's not comfortable, okay? And I was, you know, it's like, I'm precious, but then again, like, I guilt trip a bit. I feel I had like self-esteem issues kind of thing. You know, so it could be similar here, but then again, your person is more shyer than they seem, okay? But deep down, they're very intuitive. They're very sensitive. And the reason why it would be this way is because, like, with the Three of Swords energy here, it's more like when my heart pumps, then I get triggered, okay? It could be the same vibe here. I get mentally triggered here because of past situations. The reason why is this way is because definitely I feel very naked with you. And I feel romantic with you. And I feel like I want to nurture you, but on a physical level, I just want to run away. Okay, I just want to run away because I'm aware of this and I'm not comfortable with this, because my challenge here is to not overanalyze the situation. Okay, like not condemn myself for being attracted to you. This one is like that, okay? And in the initial, it's more like with the fate element, it's more like with you, sometimes it's like, remember that with you, you know, it's meant to kind of happen, perhaps. And in the middle section with the Queen of Swords energy, Sag. Okay, just want to know the time. So, with the okay, it's okay, we're gonna finish, and if I need to stop this, I will stop it. So, with the Queen of Swords energy in the middle section, you have like, look, even though I'm saying these things about your person, they're sane in the headspace, okay? I am a person that has an intimidating side to me, but you don't see it, okay? And in the near future, with the Eight of Cups energy and the Two of Wands, Spirit wants you to know that they're gonna take the decision to kind of walk the other way. So they're giving up on this situation, even though they're a diehard fan. A diehard fan could definitely put you on the pedestal, this one. A diehard fan could be a person that will, you know, fight for you, be loyal for you, but then again, you're out there in the pedestal, which means that you're not a part of my world, right? So the healthy thing here for me is to definitely either have a more like, what am I planning on doing this one? What is it that Spirit wants you to know about this one? Are they gonna give up on you? What do you need to know? I want to leave you. Okay. In the near future, I'm definitely thinking of giving up on you, okay? I'm thinking about it. I don't know if they're doing it. But I left you before you could leave me. And I feel you even though we are apart. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So what you needed to just know is that this person is hyper, like, sensitive. And it's not sensitive, the word. They're shy. They have difficulty expressing emotions. The blockage is that. Okay? So if you want something with them, you have to reach out to them. Okay? You have to, like, impose your presence on them. But they're super shy. Okay? Like, this woman or this man is shy as shit. Okay? When their heart pumps, it's like, it's agonizing for them. They just want to kind of hide or act like you're not there. you can, if you like them, they like you back, definitely. It's just that you need to kind of make them seek you or face you, want it or not. It's like that kind of mod. You need to seek, or you need to kind of face them yourself, this one. If you like them, that is. Okay? This one, I don't know. Okay? So that's that. I had other cards. I could have read it differently, but then again, we went there. Okay? Now, pile 6, whoever chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot, welcome to the reading. I hope you're safe and healthy in this time. So let me give you some. Okay, some there's names or like letters, some there's none. Okay, so I could be born in April. I might have blue eyes. Okay, ice blue eyes, as it could be blue eyes. I'm born on the 31st, 23rd October, or January. Okay, January, October, April are months I was born, and 31st and 23rd. Okay, it could be 32, 31, could be numbers too. You could give them importance, as it doesn't need to be done. What is it that you want to know about this one, and what does Spirit kind of tell you about it? Okay, so what is it you want to know? Something you want to know about this person, and Spirit is going to tell you, perhaps. So what messages do you need to know? Okay, so you have, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I want to tell you how I feel, and I remember every detail of that day. Okay, so what spirit animal do I have? You have octopus. Who am I? You have the underworld. Okay, interesting. Type of relationship you're gonna have: financial discipline. With spirituality. Okay. Okay. So personality that I have. Okay, so type of personality characteristics I have. So you have imagination, you have relationships, you have fear, and you have acceptance. Okay, so I'm like this overall. So relationships, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Fear, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And acceptance, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So these could be strength elements, as they could be negative shortcomings of your person, as if like they might fear too much, so they kind of might feel stagnant. Relationships is that perhaps they might be codependent on other people instead of, having a healthy relationship with people. But imagination is that sometimes they could be delusional. Okay, they're not balancing out yet properly. With acceptance is more like I don't have healthy boundaries with people sometimes. Okay, so these could be good characters, as they could be bad characteristics. So I gave you the bad characteristics, but we're gonna go more centered here. Okay, so I'm gonna embrace the fact that yes, they're accepting, it's a good thing. Fear is more like they're comfortable getting out of their comfort zone. Imagination, it's more like they use their imagination so that they can envision things so that they can manifest them. You have those characteristics. With the octopus, overall, what type of personality your person could have, it's more like they're more like they're very flexible, perhaps, very intelligent, because octopuses are intensely intelligent. They can fit in little cups. They can kind of like change their body temperature. They're good with adapting to different types of situations. They're colorful, illuminating, intelligent hunters, you know, predators, all that kind of stuff. So what is it that you need to know? So you have the Empress card here and the Three of Swords. My challenge connected to you is the Six of Pentacles. Establish a relationship, perhaps an equal give and take relationship with you. You have the Judgment with the Page of Swords. That Underworld card is bothering me a bit. Why is it bothering me? I channeled, I hide behind material things, okay? So overall, with the underworld, it could be that they hide behind material stuff. I don't know. I'm going with my intuition here, but usually I don't go the underworld. The underworld has many meanings for me, okay? It could be like death. It could be like the underworld, okay? The underworld is not fertile. It's not like a healthy soil. You can't plant anything on it. It's rotten land. But then again, who said rotten land will never, you know, bear fruit? That kind. There's like a little deity in the picture also. I look at it in the form of it's a deity, you know. Deity, a goddess inside the picture. So what do you need to know about this one connected to you? Look, I'm like I have my mind together. This guy or this girl have their mind together. Okay, their mind together is here. With the octopus is definitely mind is there. Okay, they have their mind together, and I don't know why I want to say this. They're not insane. Okay, so. Why do you want to know that? They're not insane. Okay, they're not. They're sane-minded. But they might hide behind material things. Material stuff might give them happiness, okay? And they're all about connections. They're all about grounding their ideas. They're not afraid of grounding those ideas, and they're comfortable getting out of their comfort zone and being accepting because it's good for the business too. Okay, so with acceptance, it's good for the business. If you have many connections, you know, many people, you're resourceful like that, you have nothing to fear because everything is there for you to manipulate, okay? So it's a very nice person that knows how to use their mind properly, okay? The type of connection you and them have with financial discipline, with spirituality. So it could be your financial discipliner, with your spiritual channel, perhaps, the person that kind of helps you, improve your channel, perhaps. It's like deal with your channel, or it's like enhance the amount of viewers you have on your channel. Perhaps it could be that way, as it could be that you and I have like a more like financial discipline kind of vibe. With spirituality, it's more like I invest in you, or you invest in me, or it's like we sponsor each other, or we work together, that kind. Okay, so what do you need to know about this person? So with the Empress, is a person that has a lot of abundance. Okay, if you need abundance, having this person, it's an amazing person to have. Okay, like they're gonna enhance your like bank account money there. Okay, so with the Three of Swords, Joe, just be careful not to hurt their feelings, because I heard that they keep their heart on the sleeve, okay? Like, I don't know if that's the term, but it's like their heart is always up front. Even though you have the underworld, doesn't seem like it, perhaps, but Spirit wants you to just know that they get hurt easily, okay? So don't hurt them, don't say personal stuff. They take things very personally, even though you mention it many times. But they're a person that has a lot of abundance. They're a lucky charm for you, okay? This is a lucky person to have. And with the Six of Pentacles, the challenge here with this one is that, are you giving this person an equal give and take? Or this person wants to have that kind of relationship that's more like equal give and take. So if I need something from you, please give it, so that when you need something from me, I give it comfortably back. The reason why is this way with the Judgment and the Page of Swords. This is a very self-analyzing type of female or male. They do judge quite a lot, even though they accept a lot of stuff. They accept many people for business sake, okay? Or in general, they are accepting. But with the Judgment, with the Page of Swords, look, I'm the type of female or male that I kind of like I envision the situation. So sometimes this person sees things that you don't see, okay? So it's very important to kind of keep that in mind. Okay, so if you want to improve your business, then remember to be very receptive to what this person's telling you. Okay, even if you need to get out of your comfort zone and you're judging your person to be a bit like a disgusting type of person, perhaps because perhaps you're judging them way too much. Okay, instead of, I'm not going to say using what they're offering you, you're judging what they're offering you. So it's important for you, from Spirit's perspective, to have a more understanding perspective. Now, if you're not comfortable with certain things, it's okay, Spirit's saying. But don't like look at this person in the form of they're disgusting. Okay? Or like I don't know why I'm kind of like saying that. It's either you kind of look at this person in the form of they're disgusting, or you're judging them to be more just mundane. Narcissistic is the word, but they're not really narcissistic, this vibe. With the shaman, it's a person that sees things you don't see, perhaps. You're judging them, but they're kind of giving you genuine information that might be good for you. But you're kind of taking what they're offering you knowledge-wise, and you're kind of like transforming it into something like talk shitting about it kind of vibe. I don't know. You'll know. Okay? This one, it's like Spirit's saying perhaps you should kind of just have a more open mind connected to this one. Because with the Justice card, this is a person that knows how things work. Perhaps they're very aligned, okay? You might kind of look at their behaviors as if it's a bit like cuckoo in the head, or it's very like dignified. They are dignified though, okay? So what I'm hearing though, it's more like you're perhaps judging them to be this way, or I'm judged to be this way. Whoever you're here for, connected to you. I'll just continue on the reading because I'm not gonna kind of like stay stagnant here. With the Justice card, like remember to stay aligned with this one, okay? Remember to kind of always focus on the occult science knowledges, perhaps. If you want to learn about spirituality, then remember to kind of stay aligned, okay? And when I'm saying stay aligned, it means that kind of like look at what the truth is. Not only their truth, but your truth. And look at the fact that, are you kind of being receptive to the information they're telling you, or you're judging it only? They have the knowledge. The vulgar knowledge, perhaps. The shitty one, perhaps, you're not ready to face. I don't know. There's a lot of solution here I'm offering you, And you're lucky. You're lucky to have this one. It's a abundant person, this one. Spirit wants you to know that this is this person attracts abundance. A lot of it. Okay? The energy of this person is abundant like that. It's fertile like that. It can give you a lot of like fruits to bear. It's like it's fruitful soil, perhaps. It's a person you can have a business with, this one. Just that you have to get out of, like, you have to have that equal give and take. Should not judge what they're offering you, nor should you feel like make them feel ashamed of doing that. And you should not be ashamed of like giving to this person, and you should not judge what you're giving to this person too. It's very important to kind of keep it like equal give and take like that. Okay, that's a challenge here in this relationship. With the Eight of Swords in the present moment, what you need to know is, like, I don't know why this person is like in front of you, okay? Like this person is in front of you, they're there, perhaps they're following their intuition and they're offering you something. Perhaps you're seeing it as if like they're self-sabotaging, which could be the case as it's not, okay? Like this person's ready to do everything for you though. Very interesting. Okay, Spirit is telling you that there's a person who can definitely be an important chess piece in this business of yours, okay? That's what Spirit is wanting you to understand here, okay? So don't kind of judge this one. Don't kind of say they're disgusting, because if you hurt them and you lose them, then your luck is out of the window, okay? It's out of the door. You're kind of like saying bye-bye to your luck, and you're saying open the door and bye, you know? Like, because they're gonna leave on their own even if you kind of trigger them a lot, this one. I don't know. And in the near future with the Temperance card, it's more like they're okay. Give this person more credit than you're judging them to have, okay? So you might be underestimating this person. Okay? So you're underestimating this person. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay? They're not perfect, definitely, but they have the luck that you need in your business. Okay? It's the lucky charm, perhaps. I don't know. Like, it's your lucky charm. That's what I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know what's coming out of my mouth now. Okay, so I left you before you could leave me, but I fucked off. Okay, like it's like sometimes when you don't know the value of what they're offering you, and you're kind of like, you know, it's like I'm putting the work, you're not understanding it. I'm putting the work, you're wasting my fucking time by focusing on little teeny tiny details and judging that little mistake of mine instead of looking what I'm offering you. Okay, that's what you're doing perhaps. I'm here to kind of bring change in your, you know, like bring change or offer you opinions that you don't have. It's like you're closed-minded a bit. You're closed-minded in the present moment. Spirit wants you to understand that you don't know everything, right? But you're judgmental and you're going more ego side here. You're judging your person instead of like perceiving what they're offering you. That kind, okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to know. What do you want to know about this person? Don't take their gift for granted. Don't take their opinions for granted, because once I walk out that door, your luck is out of the way too. I don't know. It's like that. Okay? This is the lucky part. You don't see it perhaps. I can't say it to you. It's like you have to you have to see where the blockages are, this one. Okay? Don't judge this one, okay? So because I channeled, like at the end I channeled, like, it's funny because like there was this situation where a friend of mine or a colleague of mine genuinely studied the situation and they want to improve the situation, and the key element is with her, okay? And she's presenting it to some people. Now, the group of people she's presenting it to is very close-minded, egocentric people. I don't know if you're like that. You will know if you are. Or you have those tendencies that you know better than the other person and you're not open to changes and you're not flexible to other stuff. You're more traditional, let's say. Then this, and you want to improve though. You want to understand why it's not working, right? But you're not understanding why it's not working. So this person's telling you why it's not working, but you're kind of focused, instead of like, I'm prepared a PowerPoint for you and I'm kind of explaining to you what needs to be done. What you're doing is that there's a word that was not properly written there. So you're kind of wasting my time. So if I have 20 minutes to do this presentation, you wasted 20 minutes of our time together to kind of just mention and give your opinion on why that word was written wrong. Imagine. It's like that. That's what Spirit wants you to understand. Are you wasting your freaking time with this one? Or are you kind of like using the time and the talent of this one to kind of improve your business? That way. It's a bit like that. Even in the field of spirituality. Okay? So it's like that. I don't know. But there's an equal give and take you have with this one. It's not that this is not doing it for you and you're not eager to do this. Just that there's like a blockage connected to the way you're wasting the time, and this is how they're trying to invest your time in something, but you're wasting it by taking what they invested on the work for granted. As if like I did a very good job for you, but what ended up happening is that you ridiculed my work. You ridiculed the solution I am offering you, which you need a lot. You don't see it though. It's funny like that. Spirit is like saying, baby, like I offered you the key element. What you're doing is you're just kind of ridiculing it. Like that. It's like you're wasting your time. You're wasting this person's effort that are generally put there. Oh my lord. This is funny. Okay. I don't know from where to where we went there, but this is what I'm getting. I don't know any better. If it triggered you, I'm sorry. It's not meant to be. It's just that this is the example I had in mind. It's okay. Now, thank you, pile 6. Now, pile 7, whoever chose Osho's and Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy this time. So let us start off by saying who this is, okay? So what do you need to know about this person, which is you, perhaps? Okay, so this is who you are and what do you need to know about yourself. That's why we're going to go that way. So what is your energy? You have the Phoenix. So welcome to the spiritual path, perhaps. You're kind of like starting to watch tarots much more than usual. I wish I could share my good news with you and I want to be more than friends. Now, this could be about the person you're here for, connected to yourself, okay? What kind of relationship you have. So it's environmental. So okay, this is more your own message about yourself connected to this person. It's funny like that. What are your characteristics? Perhaps connected to this person, which are inside of you but you have not discovered yet. Could be that way. So I'm saying welcome because I feel like some of you are kind of like new on this spiritual path thing. I'm gonna go more grounded, okay? Because I know that we can lose our headspace in spiritual knowledges. Okay, so remember that you're always a tree, okay? Yourself has a shadow side to it as it has a light side. You can embody many things in life. Many things. You can be the charismatic type, the sexual type, the gorgeous light type, the lighthearted type, the healer, the abuser, the victim. You can be all of these in life, okay? What do you need to know? What does Spirit want you to know about yourself? Perhaps this one. You're a very abundant person. Okay, I'm a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. But when I'm manifesting whatever I wish to manifest, I am able to be that. Okay, so if I wish to manifest perhaps my soulmate, my twin flame, then I have to remember that I have a light side to me as I have a dark side to me. I'm a human being at the end of the day. I have a physical body that has a shadow side to it, okay? Has a shadow side. If you don't have a physical body, then you don't have a shadow, right? So spirit is definitely inanimate, okay? You have spirit, I have spirit, everybody has a spirit. There's a universal energy out there, right? But then again, we're manifestations of many, okay? And it's good that it's manifested like that, because that's what abundance is, which means that you can embody this limitlessness inside of you. But then again, remember that you have a body right now. You're not a ghost. Okay, you're not high, mighty, and special like that. You're not just special like that. Everyone is special like you are. Okay? Whichever way you want to go, it's your pathway. You are going to walk on it. But I don't like to... I walked on several pathways. And I'm talking with my own experience. Okay? So you can definitely... choose other tarot readers as your tarot readers, no problem. Okay, but I'm the type that's more centered, because I lost my headspace and I was delusional for quite a long time till I kind of found myself back up. Okay, so doesn't mean that I'm not spiritual still. Okay, you have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Okay, my mind and my heart too. Okay, remember that your heart and your mind are part of it. Okay, and then you have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Success here is to love. How much were you able to love yourself, other people? Okay, so those are things Spirit wants you to kind of wake up to. I kind of have everything here, so let me shuffle this a bit more. Oh, fudge. Okay, so what do you need to be aware of this one? What do you want to know about spirituality, perhaps? Look, it's funny that I have like this energy here. Happened to me at least 3 years ago. It's a different world, okay? You're no longer gonna see the world the way it was before, okay? And you're gonna realize that tapping into your own spirit, okay? I'm the type that I kind of tap into my own spirit, okay? Whichever God I kind of look at, those God can be embodiments for me, okay? They are inside of me. It's just that I have to wake them up inside of me. Okay, I look at spirit guides like that. Okay, I don't give them a specific like energy form. I know there's a lot of practices. If you want to go in those things, you can go in them, but just be very careful not to lose yourself. Okay, because there's a lot of magic, there's a lot of witchcraft. I don't do witchcrafty stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna say I don't believe in them. I leave them alone. Okay, it's up to you what your pathway is, and you have to be authentic with yourself, and you have to try things, and you have to lose yourself sometimes until you get out of it. Okay, if you need to lose yourself for 20 years, then you're gonna have to lose yourself 20 years in that, and kind of wake up to the epiphany there. If you need to kind of lose yourself in a few months, then you just needed to lose yourself to kind of know that this is for you or this is not for you. Okay, so those are important things for you guys to know. Spirit wants you to know these. My own spirit wants you to know these. Okay, when I'm saying spirit, it's my spirit, it's my discernment, as it's going to be your spirit and your discernment with time. You learn through mistakes, you learn through discernment. So what do you need to know about yourself, perhaps, or about this person? So you have the outsider. Now, every person, until they kind of wake up to their full potential, goes through this. Okay. Your challenge is the projection. Okay, this one. Okay. And the reason why it's that way is the Hermit card, aloneness, because you're in hermit mode right now. You're going through isolation, but this is more like soul searching, waking up to the immensity that you are. Okay, you're not the victim anymore. You're not that wounded child inside of you anymore. You're waking up to the fact that you're not your condition only. You're not stuck in a situation. You can change things. You're waking up to that. Because what you've been doing all this time, okay, when you were not tapping into your own self, you were thinking that you were the victim. You were the child that didn't have any other option. You were a child that was confined to a spot. But then again, what you're kind of waking up to perhaps is that inside of you is not outside of you. Inside of you is home. As outside of you is also home. You're not, okay, look, the challenge here is not to think that you're someone outside. You're not, okay, you're not the only thing people talk you are about. Like if people say, oh, you're condescending, or you're arrogant, or you're good for nothing. If you don't, you're not that though. You're not good for nothing. But you have to wake up to the fact that you need to see that you're not a good for nothing. You're someone there. You have to wake up to the fact that you're not a victim there. Nor are you an abuser there. Nor someone's taking your liberty away from you. You're confined there. You're not a child anymore. You can do changes. You are so much. Right? And you can improve yourself. You can do the things you want to do. Only if you are able to allow yourself to do it though. It's not easy at first. But once you start seeing who you are inside, you're going to start becoming more, I'm not going to say powerful because I don't want you to kind of just focus on the spiritual pathway or the spiritual knowledge or the spiritual new beginning in the form of empowering yourself only. It's not about only being the special one, only being the better one, only being the most attractive one, only being the leader here, only teaching people or only studying. Spirituality can be many things, but spirituality, there's an inside and there's an outside. There's a giving and receiving involved. If you're receiving all the time, then are you giving enough? That kind of vibe a bit. And, okay, look. Life changes all the time. Okay, life changes. There's so much possibilities in life. Perhaps you never knew this, but you're waking up to the fact that you're able to allow yourself that power in your life. If you always had self-esteem issues, you can change those things. If you always thought you were the victim of a trauma, you can change those things. It's all inside. If you do the self-healing inside, if you kind of center yourself, you ground yourself, you heal those things inside of you, you can open all the possibilities. You can choose those possibilities yourself. No one will choose them for you, and you will never allow someone to choose those for you. You will never allow a person to decide for you. Okay? And you will be more conscious. Everything you do, you will do it consciously, regardless of the consequences, which is a different way of being, because at least you're taking care of what's your issue. So if you're dealing with your own issues, should not have any issues with anyone else, because at least you know that you're responsible for your own life. I want to be more than friends with myself. I don't want to hate myself. I don't want to, degrade myself. I don't want to feel like I'm a sex tool. I don't want to feel like I'm just a pushover. I'm just a follower. I could be comfortable being a follower as I could be a leader. I can have both of these. I could be comfortable with my weaknesses as I could be comfortable with my strength elements. This is what spirituality offers you. But when we're saying spirituality, it's your spirit, mind, body, spirit. Your body is physical. Okay, it has needs. And with the phoenix, it's definitely the first chakra. You're waking up to your spirituality. But you should never forget that first chakra, which is the root chakra. That's what makes you human. Okay, you're living in this world. You have a physical body. Okay, so we're talking just first chakra. There's much more than 7. There's more than 7 chakras. What time is it?
9:30. 9.
It's 9?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I should be finishing this sooner or later. So, you should remember that the challenge here is not to project yourself on other people and not to allow people to project themselves in you. You have to, in the initial, for you to kind of go through this transformation, you need to travel inside of you. Okay, either travel outside, go on a spiritual trip, travel somewhere, or do the inner traveling. But beyond the illumination, it means that to kind of have that discerning eye inside, or when you're traveling, you get that new experience of life. Okay, and in the near future, with the change, the courage, and the possibilities, you're gonna wake up to the fact that you can change things yourself. And life does change, but that's the circle of life, okay? With the courage is that you need to face things. You need to face the unknown so that you can become a flower. You can become that lotus, okay? You can grow as a person, as a spirit. And with the possibilities is once you grow and you wake up to the fact that you're not an outsider, feeling comfortable inside of you should not be uncomfortable, should not be something bad, then you can definitely wake up to the fact that you have many possibilities in life. You can succeed, you can self-improve, and you can manifest the abundance you seek. And this abundance is not necessarily going to harm other people. It's beneficial to you as it's beneficial for other people, because that's how spirituality works. If you give good karma, you're going to receive good karma. If you give bad karma, you're going to receive bad karma. That's the circle of life, okay? So it was a pleasure, all of you. Welcome to the spiritual, world, perhaps. But then again, it's just a dimension, okay? It's more simple than it seems. Okay, spirituality is more simple and natural than it seems. Okay, it's not a high mighty thing as it's not difficult. It just takes time. Okay, you will mature with time. You have to give yourself time. Okay, you have to always remember that balance is key. If you go too much in shadow, then remember you need some light energy there. If you go too much in light, you need to bring some darkness in there, because that is how you can keep the balance in everything. Extremes are where they should meet always, because you need both extremes to exist. You need to breathe in and you need to breathe out. Okay, it's important. And you have to tap into your breath, because it's the best way to kind of tap into your own spirituality. It means that you're alive and that second and that time, the next present moment. Okay, so this is all that you need to know perhaps about this person or about yourself through spirit. So I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys some kind of insight. As you see, time is ticking. I need to definitely be somewhere else. So I'll see you up in my next video. Bye.